I think when we really, really get into like the core of this, what the Baha'i Writings is trying to say is if you suddenly appeared on a alien planet, you land on the planet and you step out and you see some very strange, I don't know, purple tubular object, immobile, just sticking out of the ground with like things flapping on the side of it. And then all of a sudden there's this strange creature that goes running and scurrying past amongst these strange oblong purple things. And then you look over and you see a group of strange other creatures that seem to have buildings, and they're meeting together and they're clicking and making sounds at each other. And they seem to have structured an organized society that you are standing on mineral right next to an oblongy, weird-looking plant. You just watched an animal go by, and over there are some humans. Those things, very likely, are kingdom humania. That they are actually humans. Biologically, no. Genealogically, no. They're not Homo sapiens. And the way that they, and we see this actually in the writings, again in the previous talk, we see that they're going to think differently than us. Of course, they're going to have a different language, but their states of consciousness, we're told, are going to be very, very different because they were molded to the evolutionary process and the environment in which they developed. So what the Baha'i faith is telling us is that these are rational kingdoms, and these kingdoms are part of the very fabric of the cosmos in which we live. And I don't actually think that there's any reason to dispute such a thing. When it's obvious that certain laws of nature allow for the arising of biological organisms that come and step out of the normal kingdom Animalia and suddenly can look back billions of years and actually have chemistry and physics and geology and mathematics and political science and economics. That has to be true because we're here. And what the Baha'i Writings is telling us is that makes us different than a badger, than an ape. That makes us different than a baboon. And it would make us different than all those other species on that alien planet that aren't like that weird, strange octopoid things that are actually creating cultures.